Alola, everyone! Professor PhillyBeatzU here, and we've been conducting a lot of experiments. In fact, we've been playing around with Kanto Rattatas and mixing them with Alola Rattatas and doing lots of experiments, and you can see that in our last breeding video. But I have some amazing discoveries to bring to you guys with a lot of research with my fellow scientists. We found out things that happen with the Everstone when you use it with Alola and Kanto Pokemon. So let's get right into this, and you guys gotta see this. This is so cool. Alright, so here it is. Here is the research notes that I'm able to bring to you guys regarding Everstone breeding with Alola form Pokemon and the Kanto form counterpart. So if you look at the top, we have the first example. We have Kanto Rattata with an Everstone, and when you breed it with an Alolan Rattata, you end up with a Kanto Rattata. So it's interesting, the Everstone actually passes on, the nature and the type or the form of that Rattata. If we look at the second example, right in the middle, we have a regular Kanto Rattata breeding with an Alolan Rattata with the Everstone, and what ends up happening is we have the Alola Rattata being completely bred from it, which is really cool. So Everstones seem to take priority on that Pokemon. So we did another test and we said, let's see if we can add 2 Everstones to the Pokemon and what would be the result. So we had a female Rattata with an Everstone breeding with a male Alolan Rattata with a Everstone, and what was the result? In fact, it was something that I didn't expect. I thought we'd get a 50-50 chance, but we ended up with a regular Kanto Rattata. So the female made sure to pass on its nature and its form onto the next generation. So that is something interesting that we have actually discovered when it comes to these Pokemon. Also, I think this can actually be applied to the other Alolan forms. We can try this with Vulpix. We can try this with Sandshrew, we can try this with Cubone and Pikachu, and we can see what we can get. Now, with the differences with Pikachu and with Cubone, it's a little bit different since their original forms don't have Alola, but yet they would evolve into Alolan forms. So I think the evolution of what they will become will be determined by the breeding outcome. So those things are going to be tested. We scientists for breeding are hard at work here, trying to make your lives easier, so when you step forth in the Alola region, breeding will be no problem for you guys. This is Professor PhillyBeatzU. I hope you enjoyed this video about Everstone breeding with Alolan and Kanto Pokemon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.